Skandamandalakaram Vyaktam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwara Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam Yat Kinchit Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Babaji Vyapti Yat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Padam Bujaha Vedantam Bhuja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvata Shanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunada Kalatita Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnana Shakti Samaruda Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradata Cha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidahine Atma Jnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindoscha Jnapanam Sara Sampadaha Guru Padodakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Na Guroradhikam Tattvam Na Guroradhikam Tapaha Tattvajnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Mamatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Adiranadisha Guru Paramadevatam Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tvameva Mata Chapika Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Gurudev 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 Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Sundararupam Mama Gurudev Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
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 Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Gurudev Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Satyarupam Shri Gurudev Shri Vishwananda Jaya Gurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Shri Vishwananda Satgurudev
Sundararupam Mama Gurudev Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sundararupam Mama Gurudev Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Sachidananda Jaya Gurudev
Gurudev Gurudev Gurudev Shishaya Namaha Om Vishamaya Namaha Om Devakarya Samudyataya Namaha Om Sukshmatanave Namaha Om Chinmayaya Namaha Om Guru Murtaye Namaha Om Sundaraya Namaha Om Sulochanaya Namaha Om Sumukhaya Namaha Om Charuhasaya Namaha Om Keshavaya Namaha Om Padmambujaya Namaha Om Mandagamanaya Namaha Om Charumbaradharine Namaha Om Ramaya Namaha Om Mandirastapakaya Namaha Om Shri Bhavacharkaya Namaha Om Gayatri Ajvane Namaha Om Arpanasvikarakaya Namaha Om Vishnu Pujakaya Namaha Om Namo Narayana Mantropasakaya Namaha Om Swaramayaya Namaha Om Madhurakantaya Namaha Om Krishna Sankirtana Lolopaya Namaha Om Stotra Priyaya Namaha Om Mitabashine Namaha Om Vagline Namaha, Om Chitrakala Visharadaya Namaha, Om Vratadharaya Namaha, Om Sadhave Namaha, Om Jagatpantaya Namaha, Om Sarvalokahitaya Namaha, Om Bhaktapriyaya Namaha, Om Surdaya Namaha, Om Anukulaya Namaha, Om Neyaya Namaha, Om Sudarshanaya Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalaaya Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhekshanaya Namaha, Om Pritivardhanaya Namaha, Om Swastidayakaya Namaha, Om Tarakaya Namaha, Om Anugrahaya Namaha, Om Vardhanaya Namaha, Om Architaya Namaha, Om Artaya Namaha, Om Siddhipradaya Namaha, Om Janardhanaya Namaha, Om Manoharaya Namaha, Om Mahakshaya Namaha, Om Siddheshwaraya Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitaya Namaha, Om Atmalingaya Namaha, Om Lingakshana Protsahakaya Namaha, Om Sivisadanaya Namaha, Om Madhavaya Namaha, Om Omkaropasakaya Namaha, Om Sukshmaya Namaha, Om Vishokaya Namaha, Om Sadvikaya Namaha, Om Samadarshine Namaha, Om Darshaya Namaha, Om Achintyaya Namaha, Om Nirankaraya Namaha, Om Nirmohaya Namaha, Om Avyagraya Namaha, Om Jitakrodaya Namaha, Om Vinayashilaya Namaha, Om Svavashaya Namaha, Om Kushalaya Namaha, Om Shamaya Namaha, Om Satyadharmaya Namaha, Om Nirvikalpaya Namaha, Om Niraktaya Namaha, Om Atindraya Namaha, Om Satyasandaya Namaha, Om Pavitraya Namaha, Om Madhura Svabhavaya Namaha, Om Suranandaya Namaha, Om Nandanaya Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Samatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapaya Namaha, Om Saumyaya Namaha, Om Guruyaya Namaha, Om Vimuktatmaya Namaha, Om Gabhiraya Namaha, Om Guptaya Namaha, Om Atmaramaya Namaha, Om Srinivasaya Namaha, Om Devaya Namaha, Om Jyutidharaya Namaha, Om Dhanyaya Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramaya Namaha, Om Gahanaya Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharana Margadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutastha Jagartakaya Namaha, Om Abhiprayaya Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samatyaya Namaha, Om Shamakata Bhavaradakaya Namaha, Om Premavatara Sri Vishwananda Swamine Namaha. Ato Deva Avantuno Yato Vishnur Vishakrame Predivya Sapta Dhamabhihi Idam Vishnur Vishakrame Treda Nidade Padam Samudamasya Bhagum Sure Trini Pada Vishakrame Vishnur Gopa Adha Ato Dharmani Dharyene Vishnu Karmani Pashyata Yato Vritani Paspashe Indrasya Yujasakha Tad Vishnu Paramam Padagum Sada Pashyanti Sureha Divi Vachakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagrubhagum Sasamindate Vishnuryat Paramam Padam. Premavataraaya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Premavataraaya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Premavataraaya vidmahe Sadgurudevaya dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda prachodayate. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhurabhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Kaita Bhare Narayana Chuta Trivikrama Chakrapane Daityadi Sarjadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rukminisha Pavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopasha Surupa Brahmadi Vanya Shri Varakashraya Vaikuntha Pate Bhuvaneka Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Meena Krite Kamatarupa Varaha Murte Traivikramaya Guhane Bhru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Parat Paresha Damodharabjatara Nanda Kadari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samrita Dina Bando Gopi Jana Priyaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Rapti Shai Pujagadi Patalpa Shai Satbhakta Hritsadhana Shai Namanga Shai Shri Gopa Bhama Mrudutalpa Sukadi Shai Gopa Vallabha Hare Tava Suprabhatam Shri Kashyapatri Sukhanarada Gautamadi Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharatesho Tishtanti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Mandara Jadi Tulasita La Mallikarya He Mayani Anjali Pute Samura Haranti Tishtanti Vabbhavatatara Tale Munindraha Radha Manohara Hare Tava Suprabhatam Vedatrayam Padati Gautama Kana Guhyaha Gayanti Sadguna Gano Varadasa Vargaha Sankirtayanti Tava Nama Kada Visheshaha Shri Naradari Vishaya Tava Suprabhatam Govardhanodhana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavadi Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divya Deha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Suprabhatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktarthi Bhanjana Kripakara Dina Bandho Dityantakayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Nanda Gopatanaya Tava Suprabhatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padmadhara Prameya Padmalayasrahita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmodbhavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadinata Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Vrindatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kandalpadalpa Haratinya Sudesha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Lipna Deha Govinda Yadava Haraye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Nanda Nandana Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayangadhina Davishona Supushpahara Nilam Pudaha Susharira Rama Vihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Supravatam Shri Vaishri Jambavati Satya Suganti Bhadra Shri Mitra Vinna Divasa Prabhu Putri Kadyahe Tishtanti Deva Bhavameta Vasevanardam Gopi Manapriyahare Tava Supravatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Mudayorna Nisham Vadanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Suprabhatam Shri Krishna Suprabhatam Ye Patanti Yahanisham Bhuri Kirtan Mahapapan Shri Krishna Grahetukam. Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Satma Sukalpa Vriksha Lakshavuteshu Surabhira Vipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Samrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kwavantam Aravinda Dalaya Taksham Paravatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandarpakotika Maniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sadvana Marya Vamshi Radnangadam Pranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Shamam Tribangalalitam Nihata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angani Yasya Sakalendriya Vrittimanti Pashyanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadujvala Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Advaitamachutamanadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayovanam Cha Vedeshu Dulapamadunapamatma Bhakto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Pantastu Koti Shatavatsara Sampragamyo Vayoratapi Manaso Munipungamanam Sobhyasti Yat Prapadasimnya Vichintya Tarve Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ekopya Sara Chaitum Jagadanna Kotim Yaschaktirasti Jagadanna Chayaya Dantaha Andantarasta Paramanu Chayantarastam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Yadbhava Bhavita Diyo Manujastateva Samprapya Rupa Manimasanayana Bhusha Sute Yameva Nigama Pratitestuvanti Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Ananda Chinmaya Rasam Pratibhavitabis Tambirya Eva Nicharupataya Kaladihi Goloka Eva Nivasatya Kilatma Bhuto Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadeva Hirajeshu Vilokayanti Yashama Sundaram Achintya Gunasvarupam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Ramadi Murti Shukalani Amena Tishtam Nanavatamara Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti Kotishvashesha Vasudadi Vibhuti Vinam Tat Brahmanishkalamanantam Ashesha Bhutam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Maya hiyasya jagadanda shatani sute Traigunyatad vishaya veda vitayamana Sadva valambi parasadva vishura sadvam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ananda Chinmaya Razatmataya Manashu Ya Praninam Pratipalam Smaratam Upetya Lila Hitena Bhuvanani Jayati Shastram Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Golokanamni Nichatam Nitale Chatasya Devi Mahesha Haridhama Suteshu Teshu Tete Prabhava Nichaya Vihitaschayena Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Shishti Shishti Pralaya Sadhana Shakti Rekha Chaye Vayasya Bhuvanani Vivarti Durga Ichanurupam Apiyasya Chasheshta Tesa Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Kshiram Yatada Divikara Vishesha Yoga Sanjayate Nahitata Prathak Asti Hetoho Yasham Bhutam Apitata Samupaiti Karya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Dipachireva Idashantaramabhyupetya Dipayate Vridita Etu Zamana Dharma Yastadrigeva Isha Vishnutaya Vibhati Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Shiram Nitada Divikara Vishesha Yogat Sanjayate Nahitata Pratakasti Heto Yasham Bhutam Apitata Samupeti Karyat Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Yakaranarva Vajale Bhajatisma Yoga Nidram Ananta Jagadandra Saroma Kupa Adara Shakti Mavalambya Param Samurtim Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Yasye Kanishvasita Kala Matavalambya Jivanti Loma Vilaja Jagadandanata Vishnur Mahansa Ihayasya Kala Vishesho Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Pasvam Yatashma Sakaleshu Nijeshu Teja Sriyam Kiyat Prakatayatya Pitatva Akra Brahmaya Esha Jagadanda Vidana Karta Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami.
Yatpada Pavala Yugam Vinidaya Kumbha Vanve pranama samaye sakhanadhiraja Vignan vihantum alamasya chagatrayasya Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Agni mahi gaganamambu maruti shasha Kalastatatma manasiti jagatrayani Yasmat bhavanti vibhavanti vishanti yamcha Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Yaschakshuresha savita sakalagrahanam Rajasamasta suramurti ranjeja tejaha Yasyajnayam brahmati samvitakala chakru Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Dharmota papa nishaya shrutaya sapamsi Brahmadi kita patagavadayascha jiva Yadatta matra vibhava prakata prabhava Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Yastvindra gopa matavindra mahosvakarma Bandhanurupa parambhajana matanoti Kalmadi nirhati kintuja bhakti bhajam Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Yam krodha kama sahaja pranayadi vitti Vatsalya moha guru gaura vaseya bhave Sanchityatasya sadishim tamuna purete Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami
Govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami
Om Agnanati Mirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jai Gurudev, good morning. Today we have the Canto 2, Chapter 4, Verse 8 from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Nunam Bhagavato Brahman Hare Radbhuta Karmanaha Durvivayam Hivavati Kavishika Pichestitam. And this is King Parikshit speaking to Sage Sukadev. And he says, indeed, it appears difficult even for the wise, O divine sage, to comprehend the doings of Lord Sri Hari, of marvelous deeds. The chapter before, the chapter 3 of the Canto 2, Sage Sukadev was explaining about devotional service. So actually at the beginning of the Bhagavatam, we could say that Sage Sukadev already explained to King Parikshit what to do. No? But because of the questions he had, because he wanted to know more, then Sage Sukadev reveals more about the incarnations of the Lord, the pastimes of the Lord when he incarnates. But in the chapter 3, before explaining about Lord Hari and the devotional service, Sage Sukadev was saying that, for example, one who is desiring to be very powerful should worship fire. One who aspires only after money should worship the Vasus. One should worship the Rudra incarnations of Lord Shiva if he wants to be a great hero. One who wants a large stock of grains should worship Aditi. And like this, he goes on and on, a list of things. Depending what you want, this is what you need to worship. If you want, even he mentioned like sex, you worship Indra. If you want that your enemy dies, worship Yamraj. So he gives you a full list of, according to your desire, which deity or which demigod you need to worship. Until he reached Lord Hari. And basically he says, if you want liberation from this material bondage, then you worship Lord Hari. But what happened? After receiving this knowledge, King Parikshit, of course, starts asking questions. And he realized already here how inconceivable is the Lord. How difficult to understand the deeds of the Lord. That's what he says, no? Even for the wise, it's very difficult. So, if you see also the Leelas of Lord Krishna back then, do you remember when he was very young? I think it was Shakatasura, the card. Basically, Krishna is very young and he started receiving a lot of demons in Mathura or in Gokul, and they all tried to kill him. And he got rid of them one by one. Do you remember the story of Putana? He basically sucked her life out of her chest. And then when the inhabitants of Vrindavan, they came, they saw this huge dead demon, and they just smell incense when they burn her. Or the other demon who wanted to kill Krishna, and Krishna was just a baby, and he kicked with his little leg the wheel of the cart, and then it collapsed. We have Krishna when he was an adult in Dwarka and before Dwarka, where he was in a war against other kings, and they were surrounded, but many of them, and then Krishna starts running away like a coward. And this king, Kalayavana, is running behind him and trying to catch him, and then he gets burned to ashes by Muchukunda, the king who was sleeping since many years. You have the story of Shishupal, when in the court he insulted Krishna, and Krishna, with like no second thoughts, he sent the Swarshana Chakra and killed him. And people were like, what did that happen? Why did that happen? Why did Krishna got so upset? The Ras Lila, Krishna dancing in the forest with married woman at night, being the most taboo or the most challenging idea for that time. Yeah? A married woman will never be alone with another man. Not at night, not dancing. Krishna stealing the gopis' clothes on the river, no, by the Yamuna. And if you see all of these leelas, when they happen, I'm not so sure that people understood immediately what was going on. As it says in the verse, the Lord of the inconceivable deeds. So, when this was happening, you think the inhabitants of Vrindavan, they understood? Or Gokul or Mathura, did they understood what was going on? That suddenly this huge demon appears dead, and Krishna just happens to be roaming around. Yeah, he actually killed the demon, this little baby. And by the way, he freed the demon. That's why the incense smell, the scent is coming out. Krishna dancing with the gopis. Yeah, the Ras Lila. Today we all speak about the Ras Lila. We will all love to be in that play. People go night over night trying to go into the forest, despite saying that if you see the Ras, you will die. Doesn't matter. People still goes into the forest trying to catch a little moment, a fraction of that Lila of the Lord. But because today we have a different understanding of what was it. Back then, Krishna was just a judge person who was enchanting the married women from Vrindavan. When Krishna was running away, many people thought he was a coward, but actually he was fulfilling the duty of waking up Muchukunda, who was sleeping in the cave, and then he incinerated the king. Because Muchukunda, whoever will wake him up, he has this power that his eyes will burn to ashes to the person. So it's also danger, no? If imagine a good person goes there and wake up the king, he will be burned to ash. So Krishna made sure that was actually one of his enemies. So what I'm trying to say is that whatever happened back then, only time after we got to realize why. And in this case, because sage Sukadev, who has perfect knowledge, he came and he explained what was going on. And in the same way, I think sometimes we judge the actions of the Sadguru very quickly, because we don't really perceive what he's doing in the long term. And if you see Krishna along his life, he had many phases in his life. It's not the same Krishna when he was young than he was an adult. And in the same way, I think the Sadguru is changing constantly. In the Guru Gita, Guruji explains that when the people get used to one phase of the Guru, he changed to another one. And when you think you master that one, then he will change to another one. And like this, he says, the Guru brings people to God realization by knowing all the aspects of God. I remember a time ago, many years ago, I asked Guruji in the church, because I was in this paradox that one side of Guruji that he shows me, I really like it. But when Guruji plays a different face of him, I don't like it so much. So we were in the light hall, and he calls me and he says, oh, what's up? Or what's going on? And I told him this, Guruji, I'm very okay with one of your faces, but I'm not so cool with the other one. And Guruji said, which one? I have thousands of faces. Do you remember we sing also the Purusha Shuktam, where it says, Atta Purusho Haveina Narayana. Sahasra Shisham Purushaham. That part of the Purusha Shuktam says, the Purusha, the universal being, has 1,000 heads, 1,000 eyes, 1,000 feet. He envelops the world from all sides. He pervades each part of the creation and extends beyond in the 10 directions. Govinda. So, further on in this chapter, King Parikshit says, talking about Lord Hari, he alone acts with the modes of material nature, or simultaneously expands in many forms, or expands consecutively to direct the modes of nature. Yeah, so the Lord, he acts with nature itself, in following the laws of nature. Or he expands and creates nature, or he directs and controls nature. And he says, whether one or the other, he's always acting in this way. So depending on which aspect you face in one moment, you could see that the Lord is playing with nature just by his own rules, challenging nature, or creating nature. And a very clear story for me of this was in Mauritius, when Guruji one day, he was in the room, was after a big celebration, I don't remember, maybe a Darshan or something, and he was inside of the house, and a Mataji who wanted to speak with him during the Darshan, Guruji told her, we will speak later. So at this moment, Guruji is inside of the house. I'm walking inside of the house, and this Mataji, who asked Guruji that, I didn't know back then, she was walking away from the property. And when I go inside of the house, Guruji, that could not see what was going on outside, he said, call that Mataji, call her. We need to speak. And then I just went out, because for some reason I understood was that one, because it was the one I saw she was leaving. And I went out, I called her, Guruji came out to the door. When she came back, Guruji asked her, what's your name? And when she started thinking what to answer, she started to shake. Her whole body started shaking and crying. And then she went to the floor. And Guruji, while this was happening, he manifested a ring for her. She was at the feet of Guruji, still crying. A friend of her came to help her. And she stand up, but it looks like she didn't know what happened. And her face was completely released. Like before, she was just, I would say normal. But after this, she was completely released. She was in tears, but she was so happy. And she didn't remember what happened just 30 seconds ago. And Guruji gave her the ring, told something to her. The friend accompanied her, and they sit to breathe. And Guruji walks inside, and he said to me, I was waiting in the door, he says, is the food ready? So you see the Lord, acting with nature. He's hungry. It's already, I don't know what time, very late. He wants to eat. Or he manifests something. So he creates nature. Or the person who comes with a specific karma, specific situation, and the Sadguru challenge nature, challenge karma. So whereas doing one or the other thing, he's always engaging. And my point of today is very, very, very difficult to really describe or understand what Guruji is doing. If we think on Krishna, 5,000 years later, we can say, okay, more or less we understand because we have the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Bhagavad Gita, history recounts from people. But back then, I'm sure the people were very confused about him. Guruji said, like 1 year ago, outside of his house, also he said publicly in Mauritius, I show only the 0.000000001% of what I'm really doing. So, in this endeavor of engaging in devotional service, I think many times we rush ourselves trying to understand why the Guru is doing certain things, why the circumstances are how they are, why things are happening around. But we have a high probability to being wrong when arriving at a conclusion. And many answers actually will come when we will maybe not be here. Like many people in Vrindavan, back then, for sure, they didn't know what was happening around Krishna really. And I think this should help us a patience call to think, okay, we will not understand what Guruji is doing. We should engage, we should try to read what he's trying to do with us, to reflect, as he says, self-reflection. But we need to understand that we will not understand him fully. It's maybe not for us to understand what he's doing, but for many, many generations to come. He also said one time, what I'm giving to all of you anyway is not for you. It's for the generations to come. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
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 Shilatankanakalaye
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 Ito narasimha parato narasimho
Ito narasimho parato narasimho
Ito narasimha parato narasimho
Ito narasimho parato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Narasimham adim sharanam prapadye
Narasimham adim sharanam prapadye
Narasimham adim sharanam prapadye
Narasimham adim sharanam prapadye
Namaste Narasimhaya
Namaste Narasimhaya
Praladaladaine
Praladaladaine
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Hiranyakashipurvakshaha
Shilatankanakalaye
Shilatankanakalaye
Ito narasimha parato narasimho
Ito narasimho parato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Yato yato yamitato narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Bahir narasimho Ridaye narasimho
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Bhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Bhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Tavakara Kamalavare Nakama Bhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadirta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare, Jai Jagadisha Hare.
Navakara Kamala Vare Nakama Dutta Shringa Lalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadeta Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Jai Narsingadev, 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 Jai Narsingadev.
Jai Narsingadev, 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 Jai Narsingadev.
Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jai Prahlad Maharaj.
Jai Prahlad Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Bhakta Swarupa Jai Prahlad Maharaj.
Gurudev, 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 Jai Jai Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev, 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev.
Sri Vishwananda Haribo, 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 Sri Vishwananda Haribo.
Sri Vishwananda Haribol, 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 Sri Vishwananda Haribol.
Gurudev, 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 Shri Vishwananda Gurudev. Shri Vetala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha.
Shri Vitala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha.
Shri Vetala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha.
Shri Vitala 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 Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha
Sri Vittala 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 Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangala Me
Vitraparti Dharmai Karataya Mangala Mangala Me
Kapati Dharme Karataya Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Sarigrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me
Saligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangala Me
Tridandatarini Godakachaya Mangala Mangala Me
Tridandatarini Godakachaya Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Range Saken Karyarataya Mangala Mangala Me
Range Saken Karyarataya Mangala Mangala Me
Mananataya Darine Karaya Mangala Mangala Me
Mananataya Darine Karaya Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangala Me
Om Mangala Mangala Me Om Jai Jagadish Hare
Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Janon ke Sankata Dasa Janon ke Sankata Shana me dura kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Jo jave pala pave Dukha bina se manaka Swami dukha bina se manaka Sukha sampati garave Sukha sampati garave Kashtamite tanaka Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata pita tumavere Sharanaga umme kisaki Swami Sharanaga umme kisaki Tuma vina ora na duja Tuma vina ora na duja Asa karume kisaki Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Para Brahma Parameshwara Para Brahma Parameshwara Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma Karuna Ke Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Me Sevaka Tuma Swami Me Sevaka Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma ho eka gochara Sabake Pranapati Swami Sabake Pranapati Tisa Vidi Milondayamaya Tisa Vidi Milondripamaya Tuma Kone Kumaki Om Jai Jagadish Hare Dina Bandhu Dukha Harata Tuma Rakshaka Mere Swami Tuma Rakshaka Mere Karuna Hata Badao Karuna Hata Badao Sharana Padate Om Jai Jagadish Hare Vishaya Vikara Mitao Paparo Deva Swami Paparo Deva Shraddha Bhakti Badao Shraddha Prema Badao Santana Ki Seva Om Jai Jagadish Hare Dana Mana Dana Sabha Hai Tera Swami Sabha Kuch Hai Tera Swami Sabha Kuch Hai Tera Tera Tujhko Arpan Tera Tujhko Arpan Kya lage mera Om Jai Jagadish Hare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare भक्त जनों के संकट दास जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे मान चाकर रागो जी गिरारी लाला चाकरा को जी गिरारी लाला चाकरा को जी गिरारी लाला चाकरा को जी मन चाकर रागो जी गिरारी लाला चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी ओ चाकरा को चाकरा को चाकरा को जी चाकरा को चाकरा को चाकरा को जी माने चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी श्याम मने चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी गोविंद मन चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी गिरधारी लाला चाकरा को जी चाकरा को त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव वृन्दा असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतांगमय ओम शांति 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 लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः आर्यो
प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो श्री भूतभृतेश्वरनाथ भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो श्री हरे कृष्ण कन्हैया लाल की जय प्रेम से बोलो महावतार क्रिया बाबा जी की जय प्रेम से बोलो श्री पूज्याचार्य की जय प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेवा श्री स्वामी विश्वानंदा महाप्रभु की
कृष्णाय गोविंदाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परमं पुरुषाय पारकर्म मंत्रयंत्र तंत्र औषधाश्च शस्त्राणि समरात् समरात् इंद्रोर्मोक्षाय मोक्षाय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्ते ज्वलप्रदाय सर्वेश्वराय परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परम ज्योतिषे स्वाहा ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः आर्यो
जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम वेंकटरमण गोविंदा गोपिका जीवन स्मरण गोविंदा भक्तवत्सल गोविंदा पुंडलीक वरदे एकनाथ नाम दे पलनीनाथ महाराज की समस्त भक्त मंडली की अल्वार प्रमनार्थ शरणा